99% of men don't do this. Women love it. Do it now. Stoicism, Old Stoic wisdom. In a world where many men struggle to truly understand what women desire, there's an ancient secret that can transform the way you approach relationships. The truth is, most men overlook it, yet women find it irresistible. It's not about grand gestures or saying the right words, but something much deeper, a quality that resonates on an emotional level. Stoicism, with its age-old wisdom, offers the key to unlocking this hidden power. By embracing a calm, composed, and virtuous nature, you don't just become more attractive to women, you become the best version of yourself. This simple but profound shift in your approach can elevate not only your relationships, but your entire life. By incorporating Stoic wisdom, you can master this art of mutual respect and understanding, creating deeper, more fulfilling connections. Hi, welcome to our channel, and today I'm going to reveal 8 secrets that women love but rarely admit. Get ready for an exciting journey into the female mind, where you'll discover what truly makes their hearts race. Imagine being able to read her thoughts, understand her deepest desires, and know exactly how to win her over. Sounds impossible? It's not, and that's exactly what I'm going to teach you today. I'll share with you some hidden vulnerabilities that every woman has but never talks about. Now picture this. You're on a date, things are going well, but you can't shake the feeling that something important is missing to truly make her open up. What if I told you that by knowing these secrets, you could take the step that would completely captivate her, making her think about you day and night? So here's the big question. What happens if you don't know these secrets? The truth is, you might miss the chance to create a deep, meaningful connection. Worse, you could lose the opportunity to be the unforgettable man she's been looking for. And even worse, she may end up seeking someone else to take your place. That's why you must stay until the end. Because what I'm about to share could be the difference between being just another guy in her life or the one she can't get out of her mind. By the end of this video, you'll learn a final, bonus secret, the most powerful one of all, that can make any woman obsessed with you. But first, I need you to do something for me. If you're serious about unlocking these mysteries and becoming irresistible, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Now, without further delay, let's dive in. First secret, the power of touch before intimacy. In the world of relationships, there's one crucial truth that too many men overlook, and it's something that women secretly crave: the power of touch before intimacy. Now think about your past experiences. How many times have you been on a date, feeling the flow of the conversation, everything seeming perfect on the surface, yet something felt incomplete? The connection wasn't there. Something was missing. That missing piece could very well be in your hands. Women, though they often don't express it directly, yearn for one thing before any physical closeness: a genuine, thoughtful touch, the kind of touch that speaks volumes without saying a word. A simple, gentle massage before intimacy isn't just about relaxing muscles or relieving tension. It's about creating an emotional connection. Why is this so critical? Because for women, emotional intimacy is often just as vital, if not more, than physical intimacy. A massage isn't just a physical act, it's an emotional one. When you take the time to show care and attention in this simple gesture, you're sending a powerful message. I see you, I respect you, I care about you. This is an act that makes her feel safe, valued, and understood. But here's the catch. It's not about going through the motions. It's about presence. It's about intention. It's about connecting with her on a level that transcends mere physical touch. As the great Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." In the same vein, don't overthink it. Be present. Let your actions, not your words, speak volumes. When you truly understand the power of a simple, mindful touch, you begin to tap into something deeper: emotional trust, connection, and respect. And here's where most men fall short. 99% of men will never understand this subtle but profound truth. They miss out because they fail to recognize the impact of small, intentional acts of care. The result? A lack of emotional intimacy, which leads to shallow relationships that are easy to walk away from. But the moment you realize that these simple gestures are what women truly crave, you've just entered the rarefied 1%. A small act of care, a thoughtful, gentle touch, becomes the bridge that connects you on a deeper emotional level. Women don't just want to be touched, they want to feel seen, heard, and emotionally safe. A good massage before intimacy isn't merely physical, it's an emotional exchange, a step toward deepening your bond. In today's fast-paced world, where instant gratification and fleeting connections dominate, a true emotional connection is rare. Most men will never take the time to understand this. They'll rush through relationships, trying to skip the emotional depth, only to wonder why they're not experiencing lasting connection. But here's the truth. In this age of superficiality, a mindful touch is a rare and valuable commodity. Women are starved for genuine emotional connection, and this simple act of care, rooted in presence and thoughtfulness, can transform your relationship into something profound. Embrace what Stoicism teaches us about patience, discipline, and presence. These ancient principles are not just for personal growth, they are powerful tools for deepening relationships. When you practice Stoicism in your relationships, you stop rushing. You stop pushing for instant results. Instead, you develop a deep understanding of what really matters: true connection, trust, and mutual respect. A simple massage before intimacy is just the beginning. It's the foundation of emotional intimacy, the precursor to a deeper, more fulfilling connection. So, the next time you're with a woman, remember this. Your touch can be more than just a prelude to intimacy. It can be an expression of trust, care, and respect. Don't underestimate the power of this simple, mindful gesture. Practice these Stoic principles in your relationships, and you'll find that small, intentional actions often speak louder than words. You'll find yourself standing out from the crowd, entering the 1% of men who truly understand that emotional intimacy is the foundation of all lasting connections. When you master this, you'll not only have deep, meaningful relationships, but you'll also create a life of genuine connection, trust, and love. Second secret, the hand on her back in public. In the maze of modern relationships, there's a simple yet powerful gesture that stands out, a gesture so small yet brimming with significance. It's a simple hand on her back in public. To the untrained eye, it might seem like nothing more than a casual touch, but in reality, it speaks volumes. This quiet act communicates protection, care, and, most importantly, pride in being with her. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." This simple gesture, often overlooked, can elevate a man to the 1% of men who understand the art of subtlety and strength in their relationships. Think about this for a moment. Women don't need grand, attention-grabbing gestures to feel valued. They need a partner who, through small actions, shows that he's truly present, that he is by her side in every sense of the word. The hand on her back is a silent message that you are her protector, but it's not about dominance, it's about respect, about showing her that you stand beside her with pride. This gesture is about solidarity, a shared moment that says, "We're in this together." It's an unspoken bond, forged not in words but in presence. This small act taps into something deeper within a woman's instincts. It's not just a matter of physical contact, it's about the emotional security that comes with knowing you're there, grounded in who you are and what you represent. The Stoic life lessons emphasize emotional independence, but they also teach us the value of being a reliable source of support for those we care about. In a world filled with uncertainty, a woman desires a man who is steady, who can offer her that firm foundation. A hand on her back, steady and reassuring, is a reflection of your inner strength and emotional control. It says that no matter what's happening around you, you are a pillar of support, and she is not alone. This is where the difference lies. 99% of men might overlook this simple gesture, thinking it's unnecessary or insignificant, but those men are missing the opportunity to create a deeper connection. What is Stoicism if not the mastery of self to become a pillar of stability and dependability for those we love? It's not about being overly emotional or reactive, but being present and calm, letting your actions speak louder than words. The hand on her back doesn't need to shout for attention. It quietly reassures her, allowing her to feel safe, cherished, and understood. It's a demonstration of your presence, not in a controlling manner, but in a way that complements her space and your shared space together. In modern life, where distractions and pressures often pull us in many directions, the beauty of this gesture is that it's easy to forget how impactful it can be. Yet, this simple sign of physical affection can be the difference between merely existing in a relationship and truly thriving within it. So when you step out with her, remember that it's not always the grand romantic gestures that will keep her close, but the subtle, grounded ones. The hand on her back will always speak louder than 1,000 empty promises. Remember, in the wisdom of Epictetus, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. So don't overcomplicate things. Be there, be present, and be steady. Take this lesson into your life and apply it not just in relationships, but in everything you do. Master your own presence, and you'll naturally become the kind of man that attracts respect and admiration, not by force, but by the quiet power of your actions. This, in itself, is the essence of Stoic life lessons: strength in simplicity and wisdom in subtlety. Place your hand on her back with intention. Remind yourself, I am her calm in chaos, her steady presence in a noisy world. Say it out loud. Embrace the power of subtlety, knowing that this small gesture speaks volumes about who you are, a man of strength, stability, and care. Let this action become a reflection of your inner discipline and emotional control. Every time life tries to pull you away, remember this moment and the impact of being truly present. This is your chance to rise above the 99% and become the man she can trust and admire. Stick with me, because this journey into mastering presence and connection is just beginning. There's so much more to discover, and every step forward will reveal the quiet strength within you. Stay tuned. Together, we'll uncover the art of transforming simplicity into profound connection. Place your hand on her back with intention. Remind yourself, I am her calm in chaos, her steady presence in a noisy world. Say it out loud. Embrace the power of subtlety, knowing that this small gesture speaks volumes about who you are, a man of strength, stability, and care. Let this action become a reflection of your inner discipline and emotional control. Every time life tries to pull you away, remember this moment and the impact of being truly present. This is your chance to rise above the 99% and become the man she can trust and admire. Stick with me, because this journey into mastering presence and connection is just beginning. There's so much more to discover, and every step forward will reveal the quiet strength within you. Stay tuned. Together, we'll uncover the art of transforming simplicity into profound connection. Third secret: the power of dreams. The sixth secret of attraction is one that 99% of men overlook, but women absolutely love. And once you understand it, you'll find yourself standing out as part of the 1% of high-value men who truly grasp the power of connection. This secret is the power of dreams. Dreams have long been considered the language of the unconscious, and you can use this knowledge to your advantage to foster a deeper emotional connection. Imagine this: telling a woman that you dreamed about her. It may seem like a subtle gesture, but it's an incredibly powerful one. When you share this with her, you're letting her know that she's been on your mind even when you're asleep, which creates an emotional intimacy that many men fail to cultivate. Think about how rarely a woman hears something like that. It's not about manipulation, but about showing your vulnerability and allowing your true feelings to surface in a natural and heartfelt way. As a man with a Stoic mindset, You don't need to overcomplicate things or put on an act. Instead, by sharing something so simple, like the fact that she was in your dreams, you demonstrate that she is important to you. That feeling of being thought about, even in your sleep, speaks volumes and makes her feel valued in a way that no grand gesture or empty compliment ever could. But it's not just about saying it, it's about how you say it. Keep it authentic and straightforward. For instance, saying something like, "It's funny, I dreamed about you last night. We were just chatting at a cafe, and I woke up with such a good feeling," might seem simple, but the emotional weight it carries is profound. It's a quiet, yet powerful message that shows she's been in your thoughts in a meaningful way. This type of genuine expression has an impact that lingers. Women are drawn to these small, unforced actions because they reveal emotional depth and authenticity. By embracing a Stoic mindset of emotional independence, you project an image of being grounded yet open, strong yet vulnerable. This balance is something women naturally admire. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." In this case, being unlike the 99% of men who miss out on the power of emotional connection is a form of quiet strength. It's not about making grand gestures. It's about the little things, the moments of genuine connection that build a solid foundation. So take a moment to ask yourself, how often do you show someone, especially a woman, that they're on your mind in such a personal, meaningful way? How might she feel hearing that you dreamed about her? And how could this open the door to a deeper emotional connection? By mastering these small but meaningful gestures, you distinguish yourself as a high-value man. Are you ready to be part of the 1% who understands the power of dreams and uses them to create lasting, authentic connections? If so, comment, "I am ready." If you're not quite there yet, that's okay. Just start experiencing and exploring these moments more deeply. Fourth secret, the art of flirting with respect. The fourth secret that 99% of men fail to grasp is the art of flirting with respect. Most men believe that women don't enjoy being flirted with. This is a grave mistake. Women absolutely love it, but it must be done with subtlety and respect. Flirting is not about crude advances or unwanted attention. It is an art, like a strategic game where every move matters. Imagine a chessboard. Every action is calculated and every word carries weight. A woman craves being made to feel desired, but never objectified. This is where most men falter, thinking that over-aggressiveness or obvious advances will work in their favour. Let me make it clear. That's not how you win her heart. It's about striking a perfect balance, showing interest without overwhelming her, demonstrating your confidence without coming off as arrogant. This is where ancient Stoic wisdom can guide you. Remember, the Stoics valued self-control, balance, and wisdom in all matters of life, including relationships. In this respect, flirting with respect is a form of wisdom, a deep understanding of how to connect with a woman without making her feel uncomfortable or disrespected. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." In the context of relationships, this means that your actions should reflect the values you hold dear: respect, wisdom, and dignity. To master the art of flirting, first and foremost, you must understand that it's not about you. It's about making her feel seen and valued. When you approach her with genuine interest, your body language should convey confidence, but also humility. Avoid bombarding her with compliments that feel forced or rehearsed. Instead, use humour as your weapon. Make her laugh, make her feel at ease, but always remember to keep a little mystery about yourself. Don't reveal everything too soon. Let her discover you slowly. This keeps her intrigued and wanting more, without feeling pressured. The ancient philosophers knew that the true power in any connection is knowing when to advance and when to pull back. In the modern world, we can take that lesson and apply it to our interactions with women. Just like a master chess player, you must know how to read the board. when to make your move, and when to hold back. The best compliments are those that feel genuine but understated, those that focus on her character, her smile, or the way she carries herself. These are the subtle details that will make her feel noticed in a deep, meaningful way. You want to make her smile, but not because you've flattered her excessively. You want her to smile because you've made her feel good about herself, because you've shown her that you value who she is as a person. And as you do this, always remain poised, always in control of your emotions. As the Stoics would advise, control your emotions, or they will control you. This is where true power lies, when you can be at ease with yourself, when you can make her laugh and feel special without losing your own sense of dignity and respect. So, here's the challenge. Start thinking of flirting as a subtle art, not a conquest. Start thinking of it as a dance, one where every step matters, and every move is about building a genuine connection. When you flirt with respect, you're showing her that you are a man of character, a man who knows how to treat a woman with dignity and class. And that, my friend, is the key to creating attraction that lasts. It's the secret that 99% of men don't know. But you do now. Take it, apply it, and see the results for yourself. Women are drawn to men who know how to make them feel respected, valued, and intrigued. And when you can do that, you've already won half the battle. Don't wait for the right moment. Create it now. Take this knowledge, embrace it, and start practicing it in your life. The results will speak for themselves. And don't forget to share your journey with others. Like, comment, and subscribe if you believe this wisdom can help you take your life to the next level. Fifth secret, the charm of a beard. Imagine this. What if something as simple as growing a beard could elevate you into the top 1% of men who attract women effortlessly? Sounds easy, right? But it's far more than just the facial hair. It's a statement. In today's world, a beard signifies much more than a mere style choice. It's a symbol of masculinity, maturity, and even fertility, all in one. Research has shown that women often link bearded men with strength, protection, and the ability to provide. This is not about appearing rugged or aggressive, but about signaling that you can be the protector, the leader, and the steady anchor in her life. A well-groomed beard speaks volumes. It shows you care about yourself, but without being driven by vanity. It reveals that you understand the importance of your appearance, yet have the wisdom to balance it with what truly matters. In Stoic philosophy, we are encouraged to present ourselves in a way that reflects virtue, and a carefully tended beard can mirror that. It shows that you are neither obsessed with your looks nor neglectful of your responsibilities. You are grounded, yet refined. In modern Stoicism, it's not just about enduring life's challenges, it's about embracing what makes you complete, what signals to the world that you are self-sufficient, capable, and confident in your ability to lead. Just like how a bearded man suggests he is mature and capable, practicing Stoic principles in your life will make you attractive in a way that transcends the superficial. Here's something to reflect on. Have you noticed how the smallest details in life can reveal volumes about who you are? A beard, for instance, might seem like a trivial aspect of your appearance, but it can reflect a deeper understanding of self. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius have said, "What we do now echoes in eternity." The effort you put into your appearance speaks to the greater effort you make in all areas of life. It's not about chasing fleeting success or external validation. It's about creating a lasting presence that reflects your true self, something much deeper and more substantial. In a world that constantly changes, it's those men who stand firm and take the time to care for themselves that draw admiration and respect. So, if you've never thought about the power of a beard, now is the time to reconsider. A simple act like growing a beard can show strength, maturity, and timeless attraction. Remember, a well-maintained beard doesn't just improve how you look, it enhances how you feel because it reflects your inner discipline and self-respect. Now take a moment to think about how many of these simple principles you've already come across, or even applied in your life. Have you ever realized how something as straightforward as a beard can make you stand out? If you've never considered this before, Now is the time to act. There's no shame in starting today. What matters is recognizing the deeper meaning behind your actions. It's never too late to integrate Stoic principles into your life, from how you take care of your body and mind to how you present yourself to the world. By embracing these small yet powerful details, you unlock the ability to connect with others in ways that stand the test of time. By nurturing your physical and mental well-being, you're embodying what it means to live a life aligned with Stoic teachings. This is the foundation of true attraction, a presence that draws people to you, regardless of superficial standards. So, take the step into the 1% and let your presence, whether through a beard or a Stoic mindset, be a magnet for admiration and respect. What about you? Will you grow a beard after watching this video? Comment 1 if you've realised its importance, or 2 if you think it's not so significant. Your thoughts matter. 6th secret: be her hero, the protector. This lesson may appear simple at first, but it carries profound significance. Women appreciate a man who takes the lead in standing by them, especially when they face difficult or uncomfortable situations. Despite the modern progress in promoting female empowerment and independence, every woman still has an innate desire to feel protected, supported, and safe. It's not about playing the role of a knight in shining armor or swooping in to rescue her from every crisis. Rather, it's the small, meaningful actions that make a powerful impact, like stepping in when someone disrespects her or offering your support when she's facing an uncomfortable conversation. It's even as simple as being her rock during a disagreement, showing that you are there for her no matter what. By doing this, you activate a primal part of her nature, the part that longs for consistency, stability, and someone she can trust. This is a quiet yet powerful way to become her anchor, the one person she can rely on when everything else seems uncertain. Imagine how valuable it is to be that person in her life, the one who supports her when others won't, not through loud declarations, but through calm, steady presence. In the modern world, where so much emphasis is placed on grand gestures, the truth is that real protection and heroism lie in the simple things. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. When you act as her protector, not through heroic stunts but through consistent actions that demonstrate respect and care, you show her that you are someone she can depend on, someone who values her in a way that goes beyond words. Stoic happiness doesn't come from grandiose gestures. It's rooted in small, steady acts of wisdom and strength in a relationship. By embodying this Stoic principle of calm, unwavering support, you not only become the man she can rely on, but you also align yourself with Stoicism by remaining composed and thoughtful in moments of adversity. Imagine how different our relationships would be if every man understood the true power of being present for someone when they need it the most. It's not about being loud or overbearing. It's about being there in the quiet moments, offering a sense of security and reassurance. Women cherish the man who protects their dignity, not by force, but through actions that affirm their worth. It's in the subtlety of standing up for her when it counts, showing your strength through presence, not words. As you move through life, understand that this quiet protection can create a lasting bond, one built on trust, respect, and the steady assurance that you are always there for her. So the next time you find yourself in a situation where she might need your support, step up without hesitation. Be her protector. Be her anchor. The difference you make may seem small in the moment, but it will have an everlasting impact. In a world that can sometimes feel uncertain, a man who offers this kind of steady, reliable presence is a game changer, both in her life and in the lives of those around him. 7th secret: the power of touching her hair. There's a profound secret that many men overlook, one that could instantly set you apart from the 99% who don't fully grasp its significance. It's something simple, yet deeply impactful, a gesture that, when done correctly, resonates far beyond what most people realize. Touching her hair? While it might seem like a small act, its power is far more substantial than most men recognize. Picture this. The scalp is one of the most sensitive parts of the human body, rich in nerve endings that respond intensely to touch. When you gently caress a woman's hair, you're not just running your fingers through it, you're tapping into a surge of pleasurable sensations that can resonate within her, often without her even realizing it. This subtle action is a perfect demonstration of the Stoic mindset in action. In Stoicism, we learn that true power doesn't lie in haste or urgency, but in allowing the moment to unfold naturally, letting your presence be felt in its fullness. In this case, you aren't rushing to create an effect or force intimacy. Instead, you are letting the act speak for itself, grounded in awareness and intention. But here's the real secret. Timing is everything. Touching her hair is not a move to be made recklessly or impulsively. It must be reserved for moments when a deeper connection has already begun to form, where emotions have started to blossom, and the atmosphere is ripe for something meaningful. It's only then that this gesture becomes truly powerful. When executed at the right time, it transforms from a mere physical touch into an emotionally charged experience. This subtle action can express far more than words ever could, sending signals of care, respect, and intimacy. The effect is not instantaneous. It's an experience that lingers and deepens over time. This is what distinguishes a high-value man from the rest. High-value men don't rush. They understand the power of precision. They don't seek validation through grand gestures, but instead create lasting impressions through small, meaningful actions. They know that, in relationships, true strength lies not in overcompensating, but in knowing when to act and when to simply be present. Think about it. How many men do you know who truly understand the power of these subtle, intimate moments? Not many. And that's what makes all the difference. It's easy to blend into the background, doing what everyone else does. But when you take the time to recognize these opportunities, to touch her hair at just the right moment, you rise above the crowd. The difference between the ordinary and the exceptional often lies in the smallest gestures, the ones that show you're truly in tune with the moment, with her, and with yourself. The Stoic wisdom we embrace teaches us to remain calm and composed, yes, but it also encourages us to be deeply aware of the impact of our actions, especially in our relationships. A high-value man understands that true attraction isn't about appearances or status, but about emotional connection. It's about knowing how to move through the world with subtlety and confidence, making the most of each moment without force or desperation. When you apply this Stoic approach to something as simple as touching her hair in the right way at the right time, you'll be surprised at the depth of connection it creates. It's about being present, paying attention, and taking the time to make a meaningful impact. And that's how you go from blending in with the crowd to standing out in the most unforgettable way. So, next time you're with her, ask yourself, are you making the most of this moment? Are you using it to create a genuine connection? Or are you just going through the motions? It's these small, thoughtful actions, like touching her hair at the right moment, that separate you from the 99%. By mastering this subtle art, you not only elevate your relationships, but also your own presence and value as a man. As the great Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." In relationships, the best revenge is to be a man who knows how to connect with depth, care, and presence, setting yourself apart from the rest. 8th secret, the power of shared laughter. In a world where many men focus on impressing with their material wealth, status, or appearance, there is one timeless quality that truly makes a man stand out: the ability to make a woman laugh. It goes beyond simply telling a joke or cracking a smile. It's about creating a space where emotional walls are broken down, her mind is put at ease, and she can be swept away in a shared moment of joy. Laughter isn't just a fleeting escape from the stresses of life. It's a pathway to deeper, emotional intimacy, allowing two people to connect in a way that words alone can't. When you make her laugh, you're doing more than just entertaining her. You're sharing an experience with her, one that invites her to feel comfortable, at ease, and open. And here's the thing. This is exactly what women crave. They don't want a man who's always trying to impress or seeking validation through his humour. They want someone who's genuinely comfortable in his own skin, someone who can make them laugh because he is secure in himself. This is the essence of Stoic happiness, a man who doesn't need to prove himself to anyone, who doesn't need constant external validation, but who is simply content and at peace with the present moment. A man who can laugh freely without pretense or ulterior motives is showing a rare and powerful strength, one that is both magnetic and incredibly attractive. It's an energy that draws people in, especially in a world overwhelmed by pressure, expectations, and stress. Think about it. When you share laughter with her, the entire dynamic changes. Any tension or discomfort melts away, and in its place is a shared moment of ease and real connection. It's not about being a stand-up comedian or trying to crack jokes constantly. Rather, it's about recognizing the power of lightness, the ability to relax, and to make a moment joyful without any agenda. This, my friends, is where true magic happens. You're not just connecting through words, you're creating a safe space where both of you can truly be yourselves, feel happy, and experience peace in each other's company. The men who understand this principle realize that it's not about relentlessly seeking to impress her with humor. It's about knowing when to bring joy into the moment, leaving an impression that lasts. As the great Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." In this case, it's about bringing a positive, authentic energy into the room and showing up as who you truly are. So, the next time you're with her, remember this: laughter is your secret weapon. It's simple, yet powerful, and it speaks volumes. By sharing a laugh, you create a bond that runs far deeper than anything superficial, more powerful than any attempt to impress or display false confidence. This, my friends, is the Stoic lesson at its finest. Live in the moment, embrace the joy around you, and let your laughter be the bridge to a more profound, meaningful connection. The men who truly master this art understand that it's not about trying to make her laugh at any cost. It's about using laughter to create a space where you can both feel safe, light-hearted, and real. This is the beauty of Stoicism in action, finding joy in the present, letting go of the need to control, and building connections that are deeper than anything else you can achieve. Ninth secret, the art of giving space. When needed. In the realm of relationships, one of the most powerful yet overlooked tools that most men fail to use is the art of giving space when needed. Men often assume that the more time spent together, the stronger the bond, but this couldn't be further from the truth. True emotional intimacy is not about constant proximity. It's about knowing when to step back, give room and allow the other person to breathe. Giving her space when she needs it is a mark of respect and trust. It shows that you value her independence and believe in her ability to stand on her own. When you step back, you aren't retreating or abandoning. Rather, you're giving her the chance to grow, reflect, and be herself. Seneca, the great Stoic philosopher, once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This is the essence of wisdom in relationships, the ability to trust and give space without fear, knowing that distance doesn't lead to loss, but rather to growth. Far too many men cling too tightly, their insecurities creating unnecessary tension. But a man who understands when to pull back, who can give her the freedom to think and be, is the man who leads. He doesn't suffocate the relationship with constant presence. He lets it breathe, letting both partners grow individually, which in turn strengthens the bond they share. Women love a man who understands this delicate balance, and a man who masters this will always remain in the top 1%. It's not about playing games or being distant for the sake of manipulation. It's about emotional maturity, understanding, and respect. So next time you feel that urge to cling, ask yourself, am I suffocating this relationship, or am I giving it room to flourish? Remember, as Aristotle wisely said, patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. True wisdom lies in knowing that space is not a sign of weakness, but a gift that allows both partners to thrive. Practice this art, and you will build a relationship that is rooted in strength, respect, and mutual growth. When you learn to step back, you unlock a deeper level of connection that will set you apart from the rest. Now, I challenge you, do you have the courage to give her space? Comment below and let me know. 10th secret: the importance of listening without judgment. In today's world, where everything moves at a breakneck pace and the noise of constant distractions surrounds us, one of the most meaningful and powerful gifts you can offer in any relationship is the act of undivided attention. But here's where the nuance lies. It's not just about hearing her words, it's about deeply listening to what she's saying, not just with your ears, but with your heart and your mind. Many men fall into the trap of thinking that listening is merely waiting for their turn to speak, or worse, preparing their own response while the other person is talking. This type of passive engagement doesn't create connection. It simply creates a back-and-forth exchange of words. The real magic, the real connection, happens when you listen with full presence and understanding. This means listening without rushing to offer solutions, without immediately jumping in to fix the problem, and most importantly, without offering judgment. Women are often drawn to a man who can truly listen to their words, who can sit with them in their feelings without attempting to fix things. The act of listening without judgment shows that you value her thoughts, her emotions, and her unique perspective. It communicates to her that you are present and that you care enough to fully engage with her as a person, rather than just as someone who's delivering information. What is often overlooked is that listening in this way fosters a deeper level of intimacy in relationships. When a woman feels like she can speak freely without fear of criticism or being told how to solve her issues, she feels valued. This creates a safe emotional space for her to be vulnerable, to express herself fully without the weight of judgment hanging over her. Too many men misunderstand this dynamic and think that the best way to show they care is by offering solutions or advice. But oftentimes, women just need to feel heard and understood. They don't need someone to tell them what to do. Instead, they need someone who can stand by them, listen attentively, and give them the space to work through their thoughts and emotions on their own. This is an invaluable trait that makes a man stand out because it is rare. It is a mark of emotional maturity and intelligence, qualities that most men overlook or neglect in favor of giving quick fixes. The Stoic tradition teaches us to approach every situation with patience, wisdom, and emotional control. These principles should not just be applied in our responses to challenges, but also in our conversations. As Stoics, we are encouraged to focus on what is within our control and to accept what isn't. When it comes to relationships, this means understanding that it's not always within our control to fix someone's problems or offer a solution, but it is within our control to listen with empathy, patience, and a clear mind. The deeper wisdom behind this lies in the understanding that sometimes the greatest support you can offer is simply to be present. In doing so, you create a connection that transcends words. A woman who knows she can speak to you openly, without fear of being misunderstood or judged, will begin to see you as a source of emotional stability and strength. You become someone who provides comfort and validation, not by offering advice, but by showing that you are there to walk alongside her, listening with full engagement and without distraction. This is a kind of strength that many men overlook. In a world where people are often busy looking for immediate answers and quick fixes, the man who can sit quietly and truly listen becomes a rare gem. And that's where your true power lies. The 99% of men who are quick to offer unsolicited advice or try to fix problems often miss the mark entirely. They fail to recognize that the ability to listen without judgment is one of the most profound ways to connect with another person. It's not about talking, it's about understanding. The wisdom of the Stoics reminds us that we should act with intention and patience, that our responses should be thoughtful and deliberate. When you listen without judgment, you demonstrate emotional mastery. You are showing that you are not reactive, but instead in control of your own emotions and your own response. This brings a sense of stability to the relationship. In a world that is often chaotic, the man who listens deeply becomes the anchor in a storm. And in the realm of modern relationships, where many people are preoccupied with their own thoughts and busy lives, the art of listening is a rare and deeply valued skill. Think about the modern world, the distractions we face every day, the constant influx of information, the pressure to be constantly active. All these things can make it easy to forget the power of truly listening. But when you make an effort to listen with undivided attention and without judgment, you separate yourself from the noise. You give the other person the respect they deserve, and in return, you create a stronger, more meaningful bond. Women will be drawn to a man who understands that silence, patience, and a willingness to listen are more powerful than words. In conclusion, the greatest way to stand out from the crowd is not by speaking more, but by speaking less and listening more. By embodying this Stoic wisdom in your relationships, you show that you are not just focused on fixing problems or offering solutions, but on understanding the deeper truths of those around you. This is a man who will not only earn the respect and trust of the woman in his life, but who will also become someone who can truly connect with others on a profound level. So next time you find yourself in a conversation, remember that sometimes the greatest way to make an impact is to listen, not just hear, but truly listen. Through this simple yet powerful act, you will build relationships that are not only strong, but deeply rooted in understanding and mutual respect. If you found value in this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another lesson. And before you go, drop a comment below. A true Stoic man never loses. Feel free to share your thoughts or discuss anything about the content in the comments section. I'd love to hear your feedback. Until next time, stay strong, stay focused, and remember, you were the prize all along.